Hello everyone, my name is Piyush. I hope you all are doing well. So this is the part 8 of our ongoing HackerRank SQL series. So in this video we will continue our aggregations questions, and if you want to watch any specific question then timestamps are in the description. Let's move ahead and solve first question of this video. We have solved till weather observation 15. So the first question of this video is weather observation station 16. So the question says that query the smallest northern latitude from station that is greater than 38.7780. Round your answer to 4 decimal places. So simply we will select and we will use round because we have to round our answer to 4 decimal places, and we want the smallest northern latitude from this station table. We will apply condition using where the northern latitude value should be greater than 38.7780. Let's quickly try to run this query and let's see. So here it is, all the test cases are passed. Nothing much. We have already solved similar kind of question in the earlier videos. Let's quickly try to submit this code. So what we have done is we just select and round our smallest northern latitude value from the station table and apply the conditions where northern latitude value should be greater than 38.7780. That's it. Let's quickly move ahead and solve the next question. So the next question is weather observation station 17. So the question says that query the western longitude where the smallest northern latitude in station table is greater than 38.7780, and we have to round our answer to 4 decimal places. We have solved similar kind of question in the earlier video. As always, the question have two different conditions, so always think about using subqueries here. So select longitude, western longitude value, and we have to round it up to 4 decimal places from station table where the northern latitude value should be the smallest one. We have to select the smallest northern latitude value from the station table where this smallest northern latitude value should be greater than 38.7780. That's it. Let's quickly try to run this query and see. Let's see what, well, let's try to see what we done wrong here. You have an error in your SQL syntax. Check the manual that corresponds. Select minimum latitude. Okay, we use this thing as a kind of a variable, and We are importing this query into this. So kind of. Okay, let's quickly try to run this again. That's it. All the test cases are passed. Let's quickly try to submit this code. So what we have done is we select the western longitude value and round it up to the 4 decimal places from the station table, where the northern latitude value from the station table should be the smallest, and where the northern latitude value should be 30 greater than 38.7780. That's it. So here it is. Let's quickly move ahead and try to solve the next question. So the next question is bit tricky, I can say. Means I have different logic. Let's see, the question name is Weather Observation Station 18. So rather than reading this all, I will quickly explain using the diagram. So what the question is expecting from us. So the question is, we have to find the Manhattan distance between the point having minimum latitude. So here it is, the station table fields are ID, city, state, northern latitude and western longitude. So we have to find the Manhattan distance between the the point having minimum northern latitude and minimum western longitude, and between the point having maximum northern latitude and maximum western longitude. So we have to find the difference between point P1, like this point P1 and point P2, and round it up to a scale of 4 decimal places. So Manhattan distance is nothing but it is a way to measure the distance between 2 points by adding the differences of their coordinates. So here it is. Look at this. We will use this kind of formula for calculating the Manhattan distance between 2 points. We will add the those points difference between those points and calculate the Manhattan distance. So here it is. Look at this chart. X-axis represents latitude and y-axis represents longitude. Here it is. So this green point represents the minimum latitude and minimum longitude point or value, and this point to the blue color point represents maximum latitude and maximum longitude value. We have to find the Manhattan distance between them. So what we will do in this is we will calculate the maximum latitude northern latitude value, find the difference between the maximum latitude northern latitude value and minimum northern latitude value. So we will get the difference between these two, and we will calculate the longitude difference, that is the maximum western longitude value minus minimum western longitude value. So we will get the Manhattan distance between these 2 points. That's it. Now let's solve this question. We will use select. We already know the formula or how we have to solve it. We'll round our solution, and we will use ABS. This what this run do is no matter what the distance comes, it will always consider positive. It will always return positive value. So the max of northern latitude, first we will calculating the difference between latitude values, the minimum latitude, northern latitude plus ABS, maximum longitude, western longitude value minus minimum western longitude value. Okay, that's it. And we have to scale up to maximum 4 decimal places. That's it. And from the station table, let's quickly try to run this query and let's see something breaks or not. Okay, we got all the test cases are passed. Let's quickly try to submit this. What we have done is we will use select. We will first we have to calculate the difference between Manhattan distance between the point 1 from point 2. So the Manhattan distance is that it is a way to measure the distance between 2 points by adding the difference between by adding this thing by adding the difference between 2 points of the coordinates. That's it. And from the station table. So let's move ahead on and solve our next question. So the next question is weather observation station 19. So this is very very similar to the question what we have just solved. That if just the minor difference is in that question we have to find the Manhattan distance, and in this question we have to find Euclidean distance. So let's quickly understand what this question says. So like say that question we have to find the minimum distance, Euclidean distance between this P1 point 1 and point 2. So the formula is written here as I think everyone knows what is the Euclidean distance. Still, I will explain. So the distance formula is under root of the maximum northern latitude minus minimum northern latitude square plus maximum western longitude minus longan l- minimum western longitude square, and we have to round it up our answer to maximum 4 decimal places. So nothing, just we have to find the Euclidean distance between the point 1 and point 2 like it is. So this is the station table. So suppose, and these are the entries like here it is. The minimum point is 32.1163 and 71.0589. So this comes out to be the row second. So kind of like this, and we just have to put in this formula, and we just have to find the distance. That's it. Nothing so complicated. Even I can say this is more simpler than the question we have just solved. So let's quickly try to understand, or let's quickly try to run or write our query. So select, we have to round till 4 decimal places, and we will use sqrt because we want square root, and we want power because the difference between those two, and it is the square, it is square of the difference between the two distances. And max Find the maximum of northern latitude minus minimum of northern latitude plus power of max maximum of western longitude and minimum of western longitude. That's it. Think so. Okay. Have to put square as well, and till the we have to format our answer to 4 decimal places. That's it. And from the station table, that's it. Let's quickly try to run this query and let's see. So that's it. All the test cases are passed. Let's quickly try to submit this code. Nothing, just we just use select, we round it up to 4 decimal places, use square root. Inside it, we use power because we want square of difference between these two and square of difference between these two from this station table. That's it. Let's quickly move to our next question. So the next question is weather observation station 20. This one is different. So this is the next question. So the question says that so the question simply says that we have to find the median of northern latitude and we have to give the result to the 4 decimal places or round it up to the 4 decimal places. Nothing, just we have to find the median of the northern latitude. Just this thing. I have already written code here, so our time will not get wasted. Your time. So let's understand by this query. So simply, I will first explain with this. So suppose the northern latitude values are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we will first sort the northern latitudes and then we will find the median of it using this formula. So here the middle position is 5 plus 1 upon 2, so it comes out to be 3. So this is the middle position, so we got median as 30. That's it. And for even number of rows, look at this. So for even number of, this is for odd number, this for even number of rows, we will use this kind of formula. Middle position comes out to be 6 plus 1 upon 2, that is 3.5. So take rows 3 and 4, so and use this formula again, so median comes out to be 35. That's it. And we just rounded up to the 4 decimal places. So here we will use select round and we want the average. Oh, first understand it. Okay, for we nothing, just we just sorts the northern latitude in the ascending order and gives every value a row number using this. Then this this count count thing tells us the total number of rows while keeping every individual row. For example, there are 6 rows, like here it is, there are 6 rows. So every row will have total rows as 6. That's it. Now we will use this formula to calculate the median. So this gives us the middle position for middle position or positions, because for the for 6 rows this will count the number of rows. So for 6 rows we have to find middle 2 times, because we got two places as two numbers as median, and we will again apply the formula and get the result. That's it. And this gives the median. And now finally the two middle values goes to the average, and this will calculate the average of two values, and we will round it up to the 4 decimal places. So quickly try to run this query. That's it. We got all the test cases are passed. Let's quickly try to submit it. Nothing, we just first order them. Okay. We just first order them in the ascending order this northern latitude in the ascending order, and give them row number and calculate the rows number of rows, because sometime, because in the even cases this values comes out to be 2. That's why we first calculate the number of rows, and we will calculate the median of this and the values, and then we average the values and answer this, and using 4 decimal places. We will round the answer using 4 decimal places. That's it. So that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Keep doing the great work. Bye bye.